become visual. My name is Peter. My sign name is like this. So my deafness gave me, because Peter sounds like petir, which in Bahasa Indonesia means lightning bolt. So it sounds like petir, so my sign name is like sign for lightning. Okay, so deaf people have sign names because it's a visual name. Because if someone calls me by sound, then I cannot hear them. So this is I made this sentence, silent but engaged with sign language. So I will tell you about sign language. So deaf people make use of sign language. Okay, you're pregnant. My mom. Okay, so when my mom was pregnant, she got measles, rubella. So it affects the baby inside, and the doctor said that you should have an abortion. I was 7 months old in the womb, 7 months pregnant. She was 7 months pregnant. But my mom wouldn't abort. She wanted to give birth to me. And then I was born. And when I was 7 months old, so when there was a lightning, a thunder, I kept calm. So that's when she knew that I was deaf. But thank you, I am grateful for my mom to still decided to give birth to me. So I always put my teeth like this. It's my signature style. Because also when I listen to someone talking in sign language, I also have this look. So I was 2 years old then in this picture. Yeah, I'm already deaf. So I pointed a lot to a lot of things. But I didn't get any sign language back then. So I didn't have any language. I just point at something. For example, I pointed at milk, I pointed at food. Okay, this is when we went to Yogyakarta for holiday. So I faced communication problems. There was a tour guide from Yogyakarta, and my family went to Yogyakarta, and they talk all the time. I just went silent because I didn't know what they are talking about. There's no information that come to my mind. So I felt I didn't improve at all. So when I went to school in Wonosobo, in Central Java, from kindergarten until junior high school, and it was a boarding school. So I learned orally through spoken language. In class, the teacher taught us with spoken language. I learned how to talk, but it's not effective because For example, kayu, gayung. You know, gayung, to take a bath. So the teacher said to me, please take gayung. So I thought that I should take a kayu because it appears the same on your lips. So spoken language has a lot of similarities in some words. So I cannot understand it. I can lip read. Okay, by using a mirror. In front of the mirror, for example, I said mama, papa, and I felt the differences between the two words. But it took a lot of energy. But in the boarding school, between my friends, we use sign language. Sign language excites me. So I get bored in class because I felt really depressed, learning by spoken language. But talking in sign language, I can chit chat until 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Okay, this is Anjol. So after when holiday from Wonosobo, I came home to Jakarta and I got sad because I cannot meet my friends. So I still wanted to stay at school because I can talk with my friends. In Jakarta, during the holiday, I met with my relatives. They all speak. I couldn't follow what they're talking about. So I got sad. So I wasn't happy. I wasn't a happy child. I felt depressed. So I wanted to go back to school as soon as possible because it makes me calm, because I can meet my friends and use sign language to talk. So sign language is my life. My hands is my life. And my obstacle is spoken language. But sign language opens many doors for me. So after I graduated from Wonosobo, so I went to a high school in Jakarta, in Pamudi Luhur. Okay. When I was in the first grade, so the lesson is similar to fourth grader in a regular school, fourth grader elementary school. But in Wonosobo, we learn more difficult subjects in Wonosobo than in Pamudi Luhur school. So I went to the toilet and I cried because I should continue this until I graduate high school. But so I kept a lot of problems in my heart. But it makes me dream high, aim high to change the situation here. So my problems becomes my investation for the future. So I become bigger as time goes by. I gain weight. So maybe I will keep gaining weight until I die. So after I graduated from school, I went to university. In first semester, I faced more problems, obstacles. my friends are like, didn't aware of my situation. And also the teachers always talk very fast, and I really couldn't get what they were talking about. Also, the same thing happens in the second semester. And also the third semester still. So finally I dropped out. But it doesn't mean that I gave up. I still looked for another chance, opportunity to learn. I dropped out because there is no access for me. I didn't have any access for sign language interpreters, because sign language interpreters are very important to transfer the message and information. Before Indonesia, we only have very little number of sign language interpreters, but the numbers are growing and still improving. So after I dropped out of university, I went to I work in a company that has something to do with financial. But my boss always said, like, always talk like, okay. So I thought maybe he asked me to do my work fast, like cepat, 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 cepat. But it turns out that my boss asked me to print something out. Print. So because it has the same lip shape. So in 2014, University of Indonesia made an announcement about training, about sign language teaching training. So I was interested in joining the training because I knew I want to do something with sign language. So this is all my decision. I really wanted to do something with sign language, and so the timing is right, and I registered for the training at the University of Indonesia. I was interviewed, and I was accepted as a participant there, and so I got the training for 1 month. So they, a teacher from other countries, foreign countries, taught me how to teach sign language. The first time I met the foreign teacher, I was amazed because he used another sign language that different for me, but I still can communicate with him. So I felt like sign language is really perfect and unique, because, for example, like a hearing person from England cannot speak Bahasa Indonesia, and then he met an Indonesian person that cannot speak Bahasa English. They met, and can they communicate? How they communicate? How do you think they communicate with each other? But if a deaf person from Indonesia meets a deaf person from America, they can still communicate with sign language, with gestures. For example, if I gesture like this, you all know what this means. And also the facial expressions helps to communicate. Example like this. Because we make use facial expressions a lot. So I feel that sign language is perfect. And so I became active in deaf community, in deaf organization. I joined deaf organization. And in 2015, I did a lot of activities in UI. And in 2015, I joined the UI team called LREI, Sign Language Research Laboratory, and I'm in charge with helping to research sign language, and also I collect data, sign language data from different regions in Indonesia. And I felt like I'm improving. Until now, I still work there. But my work, I have additional work. I'm the coordinator for PLJ, Pusat Layanan Juru Bahasa Isyarat, Sign Language Interpreter Service Center. And I'm in charge in taking orders from people who need sign language interpreters. And also I need to think about how to improve the number of sign language interpreters and how to improve their competence. And in 2016, I was selected as the head of the Gerkatim Kepemudaan Youth Section, Gerkatim Youth Section. Gerkatim stands for Gerakan untuk Kesejahteraan Tunarungu Indonesia, Indonesian Association for the Welfare of the Deaf, Youth Section. So many young deaf people are still shy and they didn't go outside, they just stay home. So I try to make activities for them about that has something to do with leadership. For example, I created a camp program about leadership.
Excuse me.
Until now, 2017, okay, this year, I feel I already have more knowledge, so I just registered for a university. One more time, I registered to a university. And I chose Sastra Indonesia, Indonesian literature. So I'm a bit old, but it's okay. It doesn't matter, age doesn't matter, because I have a dream to be a teacher for the interpreters. So I hope that all of you, so my dream is to have Indonesia as an inclusive country. How to be inclusive? We have to learn sign language. Who wants to learn sign language? So now I will teach you some